I love compact ATX cases, but what if I wanted an ATX computer but at the size of an mATX enclosure? Times are hard, so naturally we have to fit all of my major existing components here. I spent my free time this year designing something that fulfills my childish whims. So without further ado, I present to you 2025's shit show, project. Enjoy! Introducing Project Granite, an enclosure that answers the question, how can you make your ATX build roughly the same size as an mATX build? Granite is a 28.5 liter case, just a bit bigger than the fantastic Lian Li A3 at 26.2 liters. Here's a comparison of that and other popular mATX cases. If you're like me, looking to downsize while keeping most of the parts you already own, this enclosure is for you. So let's dive in. It has a length of 412mm, a width of 200mm, and a height of 346mm. It's short and compact, but long enough to handle the ever-growing sizes of graphics cards. The top is removable. This gives you access to the top of the motherboard at any stage of your build. This case has plenty of intake for both the graphics card and the processor. As we all know, heat is the #1 performance killer in any small enclosure. All openings are 2x2mm in size, acting as a coarse air filter. The case is designed with only two 120mm exhaust fans. The combined power of these two fans should be more than enough to keep the heat away from the CPU and GPU intake fans and expel warm air inside the case. Now let's talk about how this size is possible and what is the trade-off. First up, I traded my tower cooler for a downdraft cooler with a maximum height of 65mm. I know not everybody can make this jump, as more powerful processors need more powerful coolers. To benefit from the smaller cooler, the power supply unit is installed in front of the CPU. This significantly shortens the height of this enclosure. An ATX motherboard will fit in just fine. Graphics cards of up to 360mm in length will fit, maximum width of 150mm. In terms of thickness, it can be as thick as you want, as the entire bottom of the motherboard is unobstructed. A standard power supply unit will fit with a maximum length of 200mm. Granite contains slots at the bottom. It can hold 2 SSDs and 1 HDD. The drives won't be fixed in place, just resting inside the dividers, so we need to keep that in mind. Now that we've gone through the basics of this enclosure, it's time to build. Now let's move on to thermal performance. In Cinebench, my CPU and GPU hit 74 and 73 degrees Celsius respectively. Cyberpunk 2077 resulted in 81.3 degrees Celsius for my CPU and 78 degrees Celsius for my GPU. Everything is working fine. I was afraid the CPU would start thermal throttling, as this is my first time working with a low profile cooler, but it didn't, so I can't complain. And there we go, 2025's project. If you want to give Granite a try and support me creating these monstrosities, consider subscribing to my Patreon. If you enjoyed this video, would you kindly click the like button and subscribe to my channel. That's it for 2025. My name is Sobiel. Thank you, and I'll see you next year. Hit it!